morning, everybody. Today, on the occasion of this is from seed to shelf supply chain excellence. This is the training program organized by this new Indian college, supported by the Government of India. So, today I will deliver lecture on this farm to fork traceability system for meat and its food quality and its safety as well. Just to overview of this today's topic, introduction regarding traceability of meat and Indian meat industry scenario and its export potentiality of Indian meat and its meat products and traceability and even species and sex identification of them. These are the latest topics. Identification of human meat, previous meat, okay, then conclusion. First come to our Indian livestock resources. Livestock sector is an important component of Indian economy in terms of income, employment generation and even foreign exchange. Demand for livestock product has increased tremendously. This is increased the rapid expansion of livestock output during the last 2 decades, particularly for export sector. And India is the world largest exporter of buffalo meat. There are 111 meat plants, that's slaughterhouses, all over India. They are affiliated by HACCP and UN ISO 22000. Among the livestock sector, cattle and buffalo play a major role in Indian economy, since it has about 13% of world cattle population and 42% of world buffalo population. Animal products hold a pivotal role in the socio-economic fabric of India, contributing significantly both livelihood millions of the nations, nutritionally and food safety security. As a major producer of India, boasts a diverse and abundant supply of high-quality animal products, including protein, that's milk, meat, and eggs. These products not only serve as the essential source of protein and other nutrients supplied to the Indian citizens, also support rural economy through employment generation and income generation. As a FAO Statistics 2023, India has emerged as the largest producer of milk. The production of milk in India, 258 million tons, with a 25% share total production of the world milk production. And India's egg production was 138 billion, with a 7.25% of global egg production in 2021. And in case of meat production, there is a 9.77 million ton, with 3% of global meat production. That's again, these are the statistics from 2021. And coming to the livestock resources, India has the largest population of male champions in the world, with 109 million buffaloes and 148 million goats and 74 million sheep in 2019 statistics. The growth rate recorded was the highest for sheep population. Recently, in India, sheep population is increasing, and followed by goat and buffalo. And coming to Indian scenario with respect to livestock resources, buffalo population highest share Uttar Pradesh and least by Bihar, and again sheep population Telangana contributes to highest population, and regarding goat population Rajasthan contribute highest. Overall meat production, meat producing states, Uttar Pradesh is the highest producer of of meat in India. Coming to animals, large world population lives in rural area. Animals are indispensable for livelihood and food. Farmers depend mainly on these animals, one of the source of income, their family, and resources. Poor agriculture crisis, elevate poverty, keep soil fertile. This is also most important. Again, provide traction, controlling and sorting. And coming to human population, animal husbandry and veterinary profession, world population estimated to reach 9.7 billion by 2050. Demand for animal protein byproduct is expected to grow. Now already it has been increased, the protein demand in the world. Again, we are lagging behind by supplying the animal protein, protein to the citizens. This crucial role of veterinary profession regarding this prevention and control of animal diseases, food security, food quality, food safety, and improve health and welfare. Veterinarians contribute to ensure sufficient resources for the future generation by supporting the development of sustainable, responsible, and efficient livestock production ecosystem. Veterinary field control and the inspection of animal products at all the stages from farm to fork to guarantee safety of the food. Wide range of employment in the fields that deliver services for the benefit of animal and society. Veterinary activities contribute to the achievement of the United Nations Sustainable Development goals such as poverty, zero hunger, good health, and economic growth, even in the One Health program also. And coming to sustainable development, economic development that is contributed without depletion of the natural resources. This is the very important. And international policies should support the sustainable development. And these are the sustainable development processes: social equity, economic efficiency, environment responsibility. And again, this animal husbandry sector, it helps a lot for livelihood improvement of rural sector, means securing the necessities of life, the approach to improve the lives of people. These are the benefits in terms of meat, egg, manure, adaptation to climate change, food security, income generation, poverty elevation, and improved family nutrition. Next, coming to food security, the condition which all people at all times have physical, social, and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meets their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy lifestyle. Coming to this world scenario, 32% countries are facing insecurity, food security in the coming days, and countries with the full food security, 90% only some are secure in food resources. This is 48%. And coming to food safety is the very important point even in animal husbandry sector, in meat sector. It is a scientific discipline that describes the handling, preparation, storage of food in ways that prevent foodborne illnesses to human. Even just zoonotic diseases also, these are foodborne diseases, even zoonotic diseases which are diseases transferred from animals to human. Coming to meat production in India, in 2021, 2022-23, it's the highest production. It is around 8.77%, and contribution of this meat species wise, poultry contributes the highest meat, then comes to buffalo, and annual growth rate of this meat production, and even contribution of meat production in India by state wise, Karnataka stands I think 5th or 6th, 7th, and export potentiality of the meat industry. Buffalo meat in the year 2021-22, it's contributed revenue about 24,630 crores per annum, export potentiality. In 23, it has risen up to 25,648 crores per annum. This is the revenue generation by exporting the buffalo meat, because cattle meat, cow meat is already almost all the states has been banned except few states. Only this buffalo meat exporting is possible in India. And coming to sheep and goat, in 22, it is valued around 447 crores per annum, and in 23, 537 crores. And coming to poultry products, its value is, export value is around 529 crores per annum, and its products, poultry products, 1081 crores per annum. And in terms of processed meat, these are on the above raw meats, and processed meat sector contributes around 10 crores per annum in 2022, and 2023 it's around 11 crores. Coming to export of meat and meat products from India, this is the world top 5 beef exporter. First comes Brazil, Australia, United States, and India stand on 4th stage. And India beef export by 23 quarter-wise, that's figure shows, and yearly trends in India beef exports, that's year graph, it has been increased in 2023. Again, major countries where the India exports the beef: Vietnam and Philippines and Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Thailand, because this figure shows why European countries are not taking our meat from Indian meat, because traceability, they follow the traceability model. They want origin of the meat. So that's why still we are in under research in India to export, especially European countries. Because of that, they are supplying only these 8 to 9 countries. And coming to traceability, what is the traceability? Traceability is defined as a system able to maintain a credible custody of identification for animals or animal products through various steps within the food chain, from the farm to the retailer. This is the traceability. And again, traceability is the ability to trace and follow a food producing animal or substance intended to be or expected to be incorporated into a food or feed, that's adulteration, through all stages of production, processing and even distribution. That's a origin of food or origin of meat. This is the classical definition of traceability. We can categorize traceability into 3 categories: individual traceability, and traceability of breed, and traceability of even species also. Coming to traceability, what we have earlier defined, this is the FAO definition. Livestock traceability is the ability to and the mechanism designed for the tracing of an animal product along all the steps in the production chain back to holding or origin of the live animal from which the product was derived. So, this is the label on the meat. What usually European countries ask, this is the traceability model. Barcode is there, and even country code. You can scan that barcode. You can identify the origin of meat, from where it has been come, which animal, breed, and even sex also, and even where it has been slaughtered. Slaughterhouses are there, where it has been slaughtered, and each batch also. First, animal identification is very important national levels for this traceability model. Ownership assignment and livestock insurance also, and comes to implementation of developmental schemes, animal identification for promoting scientific animal husbandry practices, better performance recording, and increasing productivity also. You can record the productivity of that animal, and even effective implementation of disease and control program. So even vaccination program, deworming program, and other health program also. And IT-based support system for scientific animal production and processing, and communicating essential information to stakeholders. Usually stakeholders, they will ask all the information, especially when you export the meat for European country, they will ask all these criteria. Animal identification for livestock traceability, for food quality assurance, for enhancing the marketability and livestock products, increase in the market, access and export opportunities, and food recall. Why do we require this traceability model in India? Quality meat production can be achieved by monitoring and controlling pre-slaughter factors. When animal comes to slaughterhouse, what are the pre-slaughter factors you can ascertain there? And slaughter factors, after slaughtering the animal, that's a post-mortem findings, any disease is there, like that. And post-slaughter factors, that's a fat percentage, and what is the value, that's a bone percentage, meat percentage. Slaughter and post-slaughter factors are being taken effectively by export abattoirs, which is closely monitored by APIDA. This is the APIDA is the agency which is monitoring this export potentiality of the animal husbandry sector and even agriculture sector also. And MeatNet has also provided a platform post-slaughter traceability model. And individual identification of the animal. This is the most important point. In India, all the citizens now they have given the one Aadhaar card. Like that only in animal husbandry sector, we are giving the 12-digit year tag. We are tagging all the animals from age of 3 onwards. We are tagging that tag, unique identification for that animal only. So even barcode is there. So when the animal comes to slaughterhouse, the barcode, they will remove the barcode and they will fix to the meat, processed meat. Like that traceability model follows. First, this individual identification of the animal is very important. This is the tag. We will tag the animals. And registration of animal holding register for each holding, age of the animal, sex of the animal, ownership, and area. And even passport. In the Western European country, they are giving passport, unique identification number tag also, and they are giving passport by giving unique number to the individual animal. This is the national identification of the animal system in European country, especially. Just now in India, it has been started 3 years back, where tagging all the animals. The factors which created enabling environment for the meat traceability in India. This is the INAV through that's a handling by NDDB. INAV, that's animal identification. What we are giving the year tags. It's a model. And MeatNet, slaughter health certification for export abattoirs, that's a slaughterhouses. Aadhaar Act 2016, raising education and literacy level to the farmers, and increasing the mobile connectivity and penetration in rural area. It's also important. When you vaccinate the one animal, the message will go to the farmer and he can assess the date of his vaccination and next date of his vaccination also. This is information flow in meat traceability network. This is enough year tagging of the animal, whole animal in the Indian system. That's node 1 and node 2. Regarding first, you can animal details. In node 1, we will enter the animal details, and node 2, that's the owner and farmer details. And we will incorporate into the MeatNet, that's a program, and even livestock, this domestic market, etc. And we will connect to the INAV system. So any changes, that's even movement of the animal from state to other state, from one area to other area, you can monitor there only. And components of this meat traceability is first ear tagging. Earlier I told ear tagging, it's a complete identification of the animal, just like Aadhaar number. And animal identification cards, online database creation through INOF, and registers, and registration of the abattoir. If abattoir is there or slaughterhouse there, you can register there only. Collection of information abattoir, that's arrival, when it has animal came and age, when the postmortem data, postmortem done, antemortem inspection done, and meat labeling and traceability verification control in the system. This is the first animal identification, first stage of this traceability model. Will tag the animal with the unique identification number to the particular animal, and will fill the owner details and even animal details also. Again, animal identification cards, that's health card, and online database for information holding and peripheral system for updating. This is the what the farmer maintain the register. Usually this is in organized sector farming, livestock farming. We can register also the date of vaccination and treatment given, what are all the drugs given, antibiotic, which antibiotic given. That's a very important antibiotic. In India, it's possible now. Many of the farmers, they are using irrationally these antibiotics. The residue is coming in the meat also. So this is also one of the very important. And registration of the abattoirs. This is a slaughterhouse where the animals are slaughtered. And this is the collection of information regarding abattoirs and labeling of the meat. This is very important. There is a barcode system is there. You can label with all the animal information and even owner information and where that animal has been slaughtered. That's the slaughterhouse information. Whether they have took the HACCP permission or FSSA permission, all this information can be incorporated there. This is the earlier I told farm of origin, owner name, animal health detail, vaccination details, even slaughterhouse details also. Then traceability, verification and control system. So many will go to the market, will buy the poultry meat or sheep and goat meat who didn't know what they have adulterated. That's a very important point. You have heard last 2 years back in Bangalore, they have adulterated the poultry meat with dog meat. Even they have adulterated with the sheep and goat meat with the street dog meat. You heard in the paper news also. Ear evaluation based identification, even iris based identification also comes in the animal. Then control for the traceability system. Team constituted by the competent authority must carry out the inspection of the traceable animals. This is the usually food safety officer and along with the animal husbandry department officers will ascertain the that safety of the meat. Recently, this NRC on meat Hyderabad, they have introduced one traceability model. This is all server based. They will incorporate all the animal identification number, even abattoir registration, again end user registrations they will do in the NRC server at Hyderabad. This is the entry details regarding the animals. This is the livestock traceability database. Once its database is ready, you can trace the animal, where it has been slaughtered, where it has been vaccinated, where when the antibiotics has been given, which antibiotic has been given, all you can trace in the meat, processed meat also. This is all the pro forma for this verification and registration. This is a slaughterhouse entry. These are all needed. Once you export the European country meat, these are all the APIDA formats, and this registration traceability model is must. So majority, though you are 25,000 crores per annum, we are exporting the buffalo meat, exporting. Again, we are lagging behind traceability model. Usually European countries will not take the Indian meat because of this model. We are lagging behind still. And regarding this animal details, we are entering there. See, purchaser or consumer can retrieve the information of a tag, form and origin details of the meat. That's the origin of the meat. Using mobile based short message, that's the SMS based system. They have introduced in the NRC in Hyderabad. On practical basis, they have started there in Hyderabad. This is one of the, again, blockchain based traceability system. In European country, this blockchain based traceability system they are following now. It's very difficult to follow in Indian scenario now. This is ICR Institute Genetic Codes, JGCT code, unique code. One and other species of animals or even human beings, it's entirely different. That's why we call it as a fingerprinting. You cannot escape through DNA. This is the what we have done in 2012. This is the breed identification through this DNA technology, microsatellite marker. We have also published in the Journal of Food Science this breed traceability of buffalo meat using microsatellite genotyping techniques. I was the PG scholar there, Vimashankar H. Kannur. Next is the my HOD, Muhammad Nadeem Fairoz, and one of the scientists, that's Girish. It has been published in an international journal. It's the first unique work in the world. They have many countries, they have created database or created the genomic base for this species identification. They can tell only which species it belongs, whether the meat belongs to cow or meat belongs to buffalo, meat belongs to pig, or that meat belongs to sheep and goat, even wild animals. So, in the same species, you can identify breed-wise. Indian buffalo breed, seven breeds are there, Murrah, Surti, Pandharpuri, like that. We have created a genomic sequence for even identification of the breed in the buffalo. This is one of the unique work in the world, first work. And coming to conclusion part, India's meat industry is growing. It's the fastest growing now, especially this buffalo meat sector. All over the world, they are demanding Indian buffalo meat because one of the thing is they will treat it as a, or they will ascertain this buffalo meat as a lean meat. Very fat percent is very low, and again in foreign Western culture, they will feed the animals with fast developing hormones, and they will use just a GnRH hormones, weight gain purpose, and they will feed this concentrated feed, and again they will use the antibiotics for the fastest development and body gain. Some of the antibiotics are there. When that will mix into their feed, the animal body weight will increases drastically. So what they have, especially Western countries people, they are highest demanding for the Indian buffalo meat. These Indian buffaloes, natural grazing animals. 90% of the Indian buffaloes are They are natural grazing. Because of that, even antibiotic residue is also very minimal. And coming to this hormonal residue, for our farmers, they will not use any hormones. Even earlier, they have some of the farmers, they are using oxytocin for milk, letdown of milk. It has come to the meat, that's a residue. Now it is oxytocin injection is completely banned now. Only roughages, green grass, natural grazing. That's why foreign countries have highest demand for this buffalo meat. They call it as a lean meat. Highest demand is there. Still, we cannot supply that much of meat. Only earlier I mentioned, only we are supplying to this Philippines and the Saudi Arabian countries, these countries. European people, they will not take unless and until this traceability model is then followed. If you follow the traceability model, we are the first in meat producing, especially beef meat producing, for exporting these European Unions. They are asking, again, one condition they have mentioned for APIDA, for exporting the meat. Our animals are still suffering one disease, that is the FMD, foot and mouth disease. You can see, read in newspaper also, foot and mouth disease, FMD. We are following the vaccination program since from last 15 years. We cannot eradicate. It's a viral borne disease. Once it will come to the meat also. So it's not a communicable disease. Once you eat the human being, that disease will not transfer to human being. Although once you export that's contaminated meat, that's FMD diseases contaminated meat to other countries, they already, European countries, they have completely eradicated that disease. So like that in polio, in India, polio is also completely vanished and eradicated. Like that, once you eradicate this FMD disease in animal sector, and we should follow this traceability model, meat traceability model. You can challenge any country in the world. We are the first, although we are the first in the meat production, especially buffalo meat production. You can see the data, 25,000 crores per annum, 2023, it's the highest revenue generated. It's contributing around GDP, Indian GDP is 7%, it's contributing, highest contribution. That's the meat sector. Buffalo, it's a tremendous opportunities there in meat industry, especially in Uttar Pradesh. Many large exporting outliers are there. Around what we have mentioned, 111 certified abattoirs are there in India. 50% are there in the Uttar Pradesh. Earlier they have slaughtering the cow also. Now Uttar Pradesh also banned the cow slaughter act. Because of that CM, the entirely policy has been changed. Still they are highest producer of this buffalo meat. And next comes to the Telangana, Hyderabad. They are also exporting this buffalo meat. One Alana industry is there. Al Kabir and Alana. Though he is the Brahmin, Al Kabir, Alana owner is a Brahmin. His revenue generation is first in the India, especially this meat sector, buffalo meat sector. He belongs to Brahmin. The amazing they have developed. Again, one Al Kabir one is there. They are cutting the animals, 1,000 animals per day, buffalo. It's a large mechanism is there, industry level mechanism. Well, totally automation. No manpower they are using, only automation system. First they will, animal will come, they will pre-examination, that's a pre-slaughter examination. If any diseases are there, suffering there, they will segregate, and the animals will take. It's a permitted after 13 years of age. Buffalo, there's a permission is there. So they will check all the criteria set by APIDA, and they will move to the what we call stunning. one stunning method is there. They are using stunning method to kill the mercy killing of animal. So they will stun there, and all the autonomous system they will take part by part and packets will come. This is the buffalo meat sector scenario. It's a highest revenue generating in Indian GDP sector. It's a buffalo meat is almost permitted. Of course, cow slaughter, cow bullocks, totally banned. Few states are still they are slaughtering in like Kerala and West Bengal because of their policies and their local bodies entirely different. So this is the meat industry scenario in India and Western and export potentiality. Thank you. Thank you. Any questions regarding this?
Participants, if you have any queries, you can ask.